This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of the season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do. And here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose. And now you got a first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got a crease. That one moves the ball across the 40.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Scanning the field, it's Saying. Here comes the pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Davison. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. And the pressure's on. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a 1st down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to run. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's got space.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. It's a handoff to the wide receiver trying to make the yardage. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
All you need is just a little crease. It's a short yardage situation. They're trying to hit him with a bit of a surprise move here, getting the ball to the wide receiver. I got to give him a lot of credit here. He just needs a little bit of room, and he's not a normal, natural runner, and he's able to still get there for the first.
Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Sophomore defensive back. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Rogers. And the Ducks just cannot get their defense off the field. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pulls it in. It's Davison. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Ducks churn out another first down. To the air. It's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Takes a shot at the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So second down after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Handing off on the draw play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? 1st down, looking for more now. Now here he... Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. On the ground, it's Davison. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Senior offensive lineman. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can bring this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon. Another positive play for this quarterback who's trying to use this championship game as a showcase, Joel, for his Heisman candidacy.
Well, Chris, as you know, you need stages and moments, and there's no better moment than this. A championship environment, a great opponent, and everybody in the college football world watching this team as they're headed for a championship, and he's headed for a potential Heisman.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
To the air, it's Ncaa. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. Aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To throw, it's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Past the 25. Oh, and it's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry out.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive...
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field, trying to connect from 40 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Moore. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game. You're at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well. And they're diving right back in to throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And their route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away.
Touchdown, Oregon. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Fights through a tackle. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Back to pass. It's Moore. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down. Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that too.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Ducks. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
What a spectacular catch. Look at the body control as he leaves his feet. That's a pretty good throw, too. He's given himself some leverage away from the defense, trusting his wide receiver, but an even better catch. What a play.
Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. sets up the next drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him on fourth down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. And they do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Pressure is coming. And he'll wisely throw that one away. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a safety.
Chris, this is perfect defense by this defensive end. You're supposed to set a hard edge, and you can see as this quarterback is trying to get outside of the pocket to the right, that defensive end is just not allowing him to do it. He keeps his outside arm free, and he's able to get the sack for a safety.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we'll get a throw for the first down. Grab by the receiver. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He will not be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Another huge moment for this quarterback. He's got his team close to a conference championship now and making a strong closing argument, Joel, for the Heisman.
Yeah, Chris, I think this may have done it. We knew that this matchup was going to be an elite matchup. Obviously, winning these types of games is going to help your case, but the way that he's played, and now the exclamation point late here to seal the deal, this might have done it.
Can you believe it? The BAT is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And now they'll run it on the draw. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Just a terrible spot to be in as a quarterback. You know you've got to force the issue. It's a multiple possession deficit. It's 4th down, and the ball has to come out of your hand. You'd love to go to your best player, and you know the defense is going to key on that guy. He tries to force it to that wide receiver, and the defense is ready for an interception. That should salt the game away. This defense has been exceptionally good all day long.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable 3rd down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They played nickel defense here at a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football. And because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. He's going to take a shot down the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket.
He's got a crease. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Oh, the pass rush gets home. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Man, it's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. He runs it into the end zone. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. It can no longer stop the clock with the timeout.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on fourth down. Now they're going for it again. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
To throw, it's Moore. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Chris, that's an interesting score at this point in the game. Ollie, you better be around those coaches there at the handshake. It could get a little testy with a late score and a blowout.
Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team, and you can tell by the way they're celebrating. But, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what